you think the best receiver tandem in the league this year has probably been?
It ain't no question.
It's been CeeDee and it's been CeeDee and George Pickens.
It's George Pickens and CeeDee.
Ooh. Okay, look, we got to get to that a little bit later.
Go there.
Oh, you want to go there right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we can get to that. We can get to that right now. Look. Oh my goodness gracious, that was tough. All right, so look, the Cowboys right now. Jerry Jones came out earlier today on 105.3 The Fan radio show. Shout out to them, I listened to them growing up. And he said we have 2 number 1 wide receivers. There's nothing we can gain from speculating about his contract today. The bottom line is we're in good shape. He's playing better than we've ever could have anticipated. He's an outstanding teammate. Fellas.
You heard T?
I heard T. Who should be the Cowboys wide receiver 1? Is it Pickens or is it Lamb?
When you need a play made, the ball need to go to George Pickens.
Oh, wow.
When a play needs to be made for the Cowboys, the ball should be going to George Pickens.
How do you classify a number 1 wide receiver, sir?
When you need a play and it's crunch time, the majority of the time, who the ball going to go to? The Cowboys they're going to split it up. It's going to go to CeeDee because of his contract and what he's done for the Cowboys over the years. George Pickens is new there, but he's showing. Like, I can do exactly what he's doing, if not more. And the Cowboys think that as well. They know. Why you think Jerry Jones is saying what he's saying? He know. He playing better than we ever anticipated. George Pickens will be the Cowboys' go-to guy this year. Now, moving forward, I don't know. But this year, he's their go-to guy. He's their best receiver. Everybody knows that. CeeDee out, been hurt. But George Pickens is talented, big, quick, fast, great hand-eye coordination, ability to track the ball. Some people never really talk about. Does it so easy. It's almost like he has 3 eyes and 6 fingers. That's when you catch the ball like that, that's what we say. Like, he just makes everything look so easy. He ain't going nowhere, but for me, George Pickens is the best receiver on that team.
Is he just the hot receiver right now?
No. He doing it every game. He just ain't.
He did it when CeeDee was out.
I will say this. When CeeDee playing, he balling. When CeeDee ain't playing, he balling. But you got to give Dak Prescott some credit.
Sure.
Man, Dak Prescott, man, that dude playing so well, man. He playing so well as a quarterback, like highest paid player in the league, and I was one to say he should not be. Man, Dak earned every dollar on his. He balling.
Who you saying who's better right now? Who's a better receiver, George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb?
They both do things better than other. Who would I take right now? I'm taking George Pickens.
Who you taking for the next 5 years?
How's the personalities the same? Because
they both got in. They both had off the field.
They both got in trouble. Yeah,
I just look at it with GP when he was in Pittsburgh. Was his malcontent because the quarterbacks couldn't get him the ball?
He never got the ball.
They didn't try to get him the ball.
Correct.
And so was this narrative painted of him that really wasn't him? Because we all get mad when we ain't getting the ball.
Correct.
And so we never seen that out of CeeDee because he was always getting it.
Correct.
And
in
so
excess.
I ain't gonna straddle the fence. I'm gonna say I'm taking George Pickens. Wow. Me, yeah.
I love that.
So coming out for the combine, George trained out here, and so he was about an hour and a half from me. I was supposed to train him, but I'm like, bro, I'm not driving an hour and a half every day. So then I connected him with the guy that trained me and Chad our whole career, Coach C. And Coach C, Coach C can be a little tardy and not show up to the training sessions here. Like Coach C would tell us training sessions start at 11. Training session might start at 1 o'clock. We just sitting there waiting on him. And we was in the league. And so that happened with GP and Coach C. So I went out and trained him a few times when he was coming out. Bro, the dude is unbelievable. He's quick.
Yeah.
He's fast. And he's big. Like George Pickens is big, bro. 6'3", 210, can run quick. Like, make every catch that's hard look easy.
I was arguing with Shady about this yesterday, though. CeeDee got an 1,800-yard season, a 1,400-yard season, a 1,200-yard season, an 1,100-yard season, and debuted as a rookie with a 900-yard season. Incredible. Phenomenal. Exquisite. But I said, if George Pickens played for the Cowboys all the years.
He'd have the same thing. He'd have the same thing.
Correct.
And he's never had a quarterback like Dak Prescott.
Correct.
Yeah. Dak Prescott now is like, Dak Prescott is that dude.
Yeah.
Like, the Cowboys just beat the Eagles. I didn't think the Cowboys would do much at all this year. They got all these first-round picks. Defense. The Cowboys going to be a problem moving forward if they can keep this team intact and they stay healthy. Because all of them young. Dak may be the oldest one.
Yeah.
All these dudes is young.
Yeah,
and they about to get younger on defense with all these first-round picks.
Yeah.
The Cowboys going to be a problem.
So you would not sacrifice retaining George Pickens because of CeeDee Lamb?
Nah. George Pickens will be on my team for the foreseeable future, years 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you?
He's staying with, and they can afford it because all the first round picks you have, we're going defense now.
Yeah.
So they're all young on rookie contracts. You can afford it.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to shore up that defensive backfield, right? But CeeDee's locked in, Dak's locked in. Offensive line is also young. That's another thing that like a lot of people aren't talking about. Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, Tyler Smith, Tyler Guyton, all young guys. Dang, I mean, we gonna be nice coming up here.
Get me out of that Diggs
contract. You're not gonna be mad
contract.
on social media about them losing and stuff like that?
Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not no more.
Get me out of that Diggs contract. Free up some money.
They getting out of that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're gonna draft a corner in the first round. They're gonna draft an edge rusher in the first round. Oh, and they still got second round picks and first round picks. It's.
I'll ask y'all this though. Pickens is playing at a level now where someone is going to pay him on that elite wide receiver 1 level.
Hey, y'all know who George Pickens' agent is?
Who is it?
We know who it is.
It's the
best agent in football.
The same agent as Micah Parsons' agent.
Yeah, they won't get up.
So
Athletes first, man.
Now imagine Jerry Jones,
they're gonna franchise
who just went through what he went through with Micah's agent, got to call George Pickens as soon as Jerry Jones realizes that, and like, hey,
you know his name now?
But
that
my thing
agent is crazy. I forgot he said, man.
I hope Jerry Jones does not let his ego get in the way of this deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Jerry, because Mulugeta and George Pickens should come for receiver 1 money. They should come for $33 million a year at least.
How much?
33.
He getting that easy.
We know they're coming for wide receiver 1 money.
He's getting that in his sleep. I thought you was gonna say like 38, 39.
I forgot he was managed.
He did. Mulugeta called me he called me 2 days ago, and I said, "Hey, y'all finna go get that receiver 1 money for George Pickens?" He said, "He keep playing like this." He said, "Of course." He said, "I'm just waiting for Jerry Jones to realize I'm his agent."
Man,
it's
a great problem to have, though. It's a great problem to have.
One thing I know for sure,
you got to franchise him.
Pickens gonna get paid.
Yeah,
he gonna get paid.
Pickens ain't playing under the tag.
And this is the thing, though. And this is, if he wants Jamar Chase money, the Cowboys can do it. Will they do it? Because now you have CeeDee, and CeeDee is technically now he's athlete's first guy also.
Yep.
Because he with Tory Dandy. Tory Dandy left CAA. He with athletes first now. And so do you piss off CeeDee by giving George Pickens more money, or do you make it somewhat where it's equal?
The problem is whoever gets paid like a receiver 2 gets treated like a receiver 2.
Right. And
that's how it works in the league.
If you make it equal,
if you pay him like a receiver 2, then you're making him receiver 2.
But we paying Pickens right now like a receiver 2, and he's
still treated like a receiver 2.
Yeah. I mean, he's still on his rookie deal. So
remember what T said. Like T's like, because of the money, CeeDee's going to get the target.
Yes.
Yeah.
They gonna have to give him what CeeDee Lamb is making, and both parties will be happy. But if he want Jamar Chase money, he getting franchised. He might get franchised 2 seasons in a row.
But they won't. But they don't play under the tag.
Then you piss him off.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's not reporting. He's gonna have a lower back injury like TJ in the studio.
Yeah, I'm an expert at that.
He gonna walk in the Cowboys practice facility with
but that tweet he put up though.
Yeah. Like look.
Come on,
there's one thing that we love about our Cowboys.
With the cursor, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
We can't stand them Philadelphia fans. Right here to Speakeasy, we can't stand the Philadelphia fans. Yes, I'm saying this because Shady's not here, but George Pickens had an Instagram comment. He said, weak ass Philly fans. Ninjas known for sandwiches. It's really what they got in that city, man. I've been to Philadelphia. Yo, you played there. What was your favorite spot to go?
Max and Steaks, baby.
Yeah.
Max and Steaks. Pat's not it. Geno's not it.
Yeah.
The real ones know about Max's.
Yeah, I'm happy my city's not known for
Man, I've never had
soggy
a
bread,
cheesesteak.
chopped up thin, disgusting beef sandwiches that are seasoned with butt shavings. That's what I think Philadelphia
I
is
ain't
known
never
for.
had
Butt
one.
shavings?
What's his
We
obsession
putting
with
butt
cheese?
dust on there, bro.
Yeah, he does have an obsession. Yeah.
Fecal matter sandwiches
you
y'all
have
eating
an
in Philadelphia.
obsession
With
Cheesesteaks is gross.
With
Cheeks.
derrieres.
yeah, right.
How about
You have an
look,
obsession with derrieres.
Yeah, you do.
An unhealthy one, mind you.
Is that crazy?
When you're talking about
Sports
Sandwiches,
and
yeah, no,
food
yeah,
and- yeah, it's a
I
little
mean, I don't know.
bit crazy. Yeah.
yeah, like you just get that looked at.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
look, yeah. I
Go
hear
see
you.
somebody.
I don't know. Yeah,
My dad's a
maybe,
psychologist.
maybe. I might have to. Look, we got to start off by talking about what went down on Saturday Night Football. We had the Ravens taking on the Packers. The Ravens fighting for their playoff lives, and we got a vintage performance from one King Derrick Henry. Fellas, he went off 216 yards and 4 touchdowns. Here's that last touchdown for you. Look at this guy. All 6'4", 250 pounds of him. I'm not trying to tackle him. Guys like this are the reason why Emmanuel Acho's not in the NFL anymore.
Hello.
Yeah. Also, Derrick Henry tonight has the 4th most rushing touchdowns of all time. He is now at 122 touchdowns, one spot behind Marcus Allen. And fellas, he also joined the top 10 rushing all-time passing Tony Dorsett and set a new NFL record for 7 career games with 200-plus yards, the most 200-yard rushing games in NFL history. Derrick Henry is unbelievable. Stop calling me Ozempic Bear in the chat. Derrick Henry.
Come on. Chill,
The
Cat
question
Bear.
is Derrick Henry the best running back of this generation?
Before the all-decade running back speaks, allow the former defender cup of coffee, but coffee nonetheless, to speak. At this point in time, you got to put Derrick Henry in that conversation, if not atop the conversation for best running back of the generation. Not necessarily because of the eye test. Eyes would lead me elsewhere. My eyes would lead me to Adrian Peterson. But when you combine both my eyes with data, because both things matter, when you combine the two, there's a very strong argument for Derrick Henry. Yes, Adrian Peterson had 2,097 rushing yards, where Derrick Henry's peak was 2,027. But if you think about Derrick Henry's second best season, that was better than Adrian Peterson's second best season. If you compare Derrick Henry's third best season, that was better than Adrian Peterson's third best season. I believe the 2 best running backs of this generation are Derrick Henry and Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson has a league MVP. I do not know if we will see another running back win NFL MVP. Give Adrian Peterson the crown for that. But Derrick Henry's highs, if you talk about those top 5 highs, they have been better even than Adrian Peterson's highs. Eye test, I get it. I will not argue it. Adrian Peterson was a monster. Monster is a monster. But this dude, Derrick Henry, on a down year, is about to have 1,500 yards after having a 1,900-yard season, and his starting quarterback ain't played the last 4 games. You want to know what the Packers plan to do this game? Stack the box. Did it matter? No. From the first run to the last run, gashing the Packers. Last game, Derrick Henry didn't even run the ball the last 12 minutes of the game, and he still went over 100 yards. Dude is averaging 5 yards a carry for his career, 4.9 to be exact. So it is fair to suggest that Derrick Henry is the greatest running back of the generation, but I ain't an all-pro. And I sure as hell ain't all-decade. And I sure as hell ain't an all-decade running back. So let me stay in my little lane. But I'm going to stay in it. I'm going to drive in it.
Nah, I mean, you brought up a special name for a reason, right? You talked about Derrick Henry, but for some reason you had to throw in Adrian Peterson for a reason.
Had to.
And I think, you know what, though? But if somebody say, you know what, I think that Derrick Henry is the best running back in this generation, I would shake the hand and say, yo, you're probably right, because he is that good. And the thing with, I guess, Derrick Henry is, and a lot of running backs will understand, they'll tell you this. If I'm having a kid and I want him to play running back, and he's the best in the state, or he's the best in the country, I would not let him watch Derrick Henry tape.
Why? Wait, break that down.
There's only one Derrick Henry. When you talk about a running back, you need to have quickness, vision, get in and out of holes, reading well the defenses, all the different schemes. He don't really do none of that. That's how special Derrick Henry is. Derrick Henry is so special. I might can't, read some holes a certain way. I might can't jump in and out of cuts or jumping out of holes, make guys miss all the time. he is so different. He's 6'4", 250. He's strong. He's powerful. And guess what? He is fast.
Yeah.
Everything you see him, you cannot coach that. That's why he's so special. So if you said that he's the best running back in the generation, I could believe that. I would go with Adrian Peterson just because everything from the tape, the eye test. When you turn on the tape, look at the eye test. You're gonna see explosion. You're gonna see quickness. You can run you over, make you miss, spin move, everything but blocking.
Yeah.
But they both don't block or catch the ball. But other than that, Adrian Peterson won MVP off tearing his ACL the next year.
Yeah.
Huh? It takes 2 years to get back from that, and he came back.
Yeah.
I just think that Adrian Peterson is so special and so different that it's hard to compare Derrick Henry and
JD has a good point because Adrian Peterson, I would suggest, changed the course of medicine in the NFL. What do I mean? ACLs legitimately used to be a 2-year thing.
Yeah.
The first year you come back, we take you a little bit slowly. You don't come back till the next year. Adrian Peterson, I think, was like that first NFL player, tore his ACL, came back in like 6-7 months, and like won MVP off of that.
Yeah.
Since then, now we look at ACLs like, oh, no big deal. Mahomes tore his ACL, he'll be fine by the start of next season. So-and-so tore the ACL, they'll be fine. Back in the day, ACL was then what Achilles is now. You know what I mean? Like ACL was like, oh, God, no.
Yeah.
After AP, people are like, oh, okay.
And then wait, go down a little bit. And another thing I want to say is, like, if we compare the two, because I since you brought it up, let's just compare the two.
Have to compare the two. Have to compare the two.
What does Derrick Henry do better than Adrian Peterson? Let's talk about it, though. Is
Durability.
Durability, yeah.
Durability.
That is
That's a good one. I mean, AP played 20 years. What he played 17 years. What he played
Like 15
years.
of them.
That's durable. Yeah. That's durable.
But right now, durability. Like,
that's another thing. Derrick Henry, he probably has that. Let alone because he had 1,900 last year.
Correct.
He had 1,500
right
now.
now.
He might leave with 1,600. But okay, so durability, cool. That check mark. What else? Let's talk about like attributes. Talk about you watch him play. Is who's more physical runner?
AP.
Okay, who's hard to bring down?
That one's tough.
10 years in, Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give me that. You got to give me that. You got to give me that 2-5. You got the way I diced you up right there. I said 10 years in. If you would have just said like first, second, third year, I'm with you. But because I said 10 years in,
I don't even.
People don't want to tackle.
You see what Derrick just did today?
Bro,
alone?
I think Derrick is phenomenal though.
Yeah.
But we talking about Adrian Peterson.
I do.
From Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That one.
Dog.
From East Texas.
He running through
Freshman
everything.
Heisman finalist.
D tackles, linebackers, safety. He's doing all that. And then he's taking the 80. He might spin on you.
Same
he might
thing.
make him,
Derrick ain't
you know what I mean? It
spinning
just
on
look
you.
different. Attributes, talent.
Yep.
That's all AP.
Yep.
Football, when you watch the tape, football skill set, still AP. I mean, I'm saying,
Look,
I'm just asking.
I hear you, Shady. This is what actually leads to my
I'm
argument.
gonna call some running backs.
This is what leads to my argument about Derrick Henry, right? When you see the class that Derrick Henry comes in, Derrick Henry wasn't a first round draft pick. Derrick Henry was never viewed as an elite talent. He was big and he runs hard, right? Ezekiel Elliott was the top running back taken in his class. Ezekiel Elliott, I think through 3-4 years of their career, you would say is the better back. He has more talent. He's incredible. But that durability that we mentioned is what makes Derrick Henry special. I got asked a couple of years ago, who's a generational talent at running back? I thought Saquon is generational talent. Saquon has amazing ability. He's incredibly quick. He can cut. He has long speed. He can do everything that you want. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. But Derrick Henry wasn't thrown in that generational category, and why not? Derrick Henry's ability to be durable is the most generational ability that we'll ever see. You know you can give that man at 32 years old the ball 300 times during a season, and he gonna stay healthy. He gonna be out there. He gonna give you another 1,000-yard season. If he plays 15 years, he's challenging Emmitt Smith for the all-time leading rusher. Nobody else in football has done that.
Can I say something else?
It's ridiculous.
2-5. Here is maybe the greatest argument for Derrick Henry being the best running back of the generation. This era is a passing league, and Derrick Henry's doing this. Derrick Henry has 1990s and early 2000 numbers in the 2010s and 2020s. Like, you do not see running backs still put up the numbers consistently that Derrick Henry's putting up in this era of throwing the ball. Like, Derrick Henry's doing this in a passing league, and he's also doing it for several different teams that are built in different ways, but you know you finna be built around Derrick Henry regardless. Make no mistake about it. Derrick Henry joined a team with a quarterback that had already gotten MVP. A unanimous MVP. And they still said, hey, Derrick, you finna go rush for 2,000. Like, we're still going to go through you. Shout out to Lamar, his 41 touchdowns, his only 4 interceptions. But they still said, hey, Derrick, you're still going to get another 1,900-yard season and a 2,000-yard season. It's one thing to do it with Ryan Tannehill as your quarterback. It's another thing to do it with Lamar Jackson as your quarterback. Like Derrick said in a room of alphas, hey, I still am the generational running back that y'all have to respect me to be. Again, Adrian Peterson is Adrian Peterson. He's Adrian Peterson. Everybody calm down. But his quarterback was a dude from Florida State, Christian Ponder, if I'm not mistaken. Of course you're going through Adrian Peterson. Yeah. You better. Derrick Henry's quarterback, Lamar Jackson. And Derrick's still going for 2K? Back-to-back years? 1,500? Third year? Like that's...
Come on, man.
That's crazy now.
You setting the people up again.
I'll do it, 2-5.
You trying to set the people up again. It's Christmas, dog. We're going to 2026. You cannot do this.
Uh-oh.
You have points sometimes now right here. You trying to sell it. First, every team that he goes to, it's a run-dominant team. We're going to run the ball with Tennessee Titans. Then you talking about Lamar Jackson. Lamar's known for running, not throwing. Right?
Okay.
They're going to run the ball all day.
Listen, you could argue it made it easier for Derrick to get going on the ground.
And I'm not going to say because it's hard as hell to do what he's doing. And it's not Derrick Henry's doing it special. So, like I said, it's no wrong answer or right answer. Like, they all great. I'm just saying, if you ask any real defenders out there, like, who you want to tackle? You don't want to tackle AP. Correct. It's so many things you got to adjust to. Run you over, make you miss spin move. And I'm fast. I'm 4'3". I'm strong. Like, all them things. And I'll shake you up. Compared to Derrick, it's like, all right, you know what you're going to get. And he's in an era where we are throwing the ball a lot. But the teams he plays on, we're going to try to get him his 20 touches. Only thing the difference between Adrian Peterson and I think Derrick Henry on the Derrick Henry side is, you're right, though. Like Derrick Henry is still playing the same way he played when he's in year 3.
He's so durable, man.
He's strong. He's still running. And even, I could tell that this sounds crazy to even say, but a running back can see that, okay, he's maybe lost a little step, but he's still that dominant. You know what I mean? Like, Derrick Henry's different, bro. He's a different breed.
And that, to me, is the thing, though. AD's peak was that of the best ever we've ever seen. I've never seen Barry Sanders play with my own eyes. Adrian Peterson is the best running back I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes play football. That season, it was 2011, 2012. That season right there was one of the best seasons I've ever seen. Like, and Derrick Henry, he's not as flashy as that. His highlight film's not gonna look as good as Adrian Peterson's is. But the thing is, Adrian Peterson did that over the course of a long career, but we saw that really elite Adrian Peterson for like 6-7 years, right? 6-7, right? Derrick Henry, I watched him for a decade in the league play the exact same way, like you said, Shady. And that's what I think. If he could continue doing this for another 3, 4, 5 seasons, we're talking about a top 3 running back of all time.
Hold up. Because like sometimes these numbers get like funny and all that.
Yeah.
If you're a coach, you're a head coach, or you're office coordinator, and you had to pick
at their peak, it's not close. Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson. It's not even remotely close.
What puts Derrick Henry in this conversation isn't necessarily his peak. It's how great he's been for how long he has been that great. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, ain't nobody, you can't take Derrick Henry over Adrian Peterson
with all due respect,
at their peaks.
With all due respect to like a Frank Gore. Frank Gore did it for a very long time, has 16,000 rushing yards and whatnot. He top 3 rusher. He'll probably be in the Hall of Fame one day, right?
Of course.
It doesn't look the same. Derrick Henry's been a top 3 back for a decade.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
TJ always says his criteria for a Hall of Famer, are you top 5 of your position for 5 years? He's top 3 in his position for a decade.
Yeah.
You just like that's it's ridiculous. I have to say that's generational.
In a decade where you've had different splash and dashes. Like McCaffrey, Saquon, oh my God. Now Bijan, you've had Todd Gurley, wow. Like we've had even I think Devontae Freeman, Ezekiel Elliott, like you've had different guys come out and jump out the gate and give you 1,700-yard years just to disappear and dissipate.
That's a good point. And he's been in those combos year after year after year.
I mean, Derrick, bro. So I mean, it's a hard argument.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna take AP for sure.
Yeah,
without thinking about it, but. It's a great argument because, Derrick has been that nice, too. Derrick's nice, bro.
What's Derrick have to do 2-5 for you to say, you know what, Derrick clears? AP, that is. Like, if he gave you 3 more 1,500-yard seasons?
Oh, then that, yeah. Yeah, but that's you got to do that, yeah. Because there's nothing he can tell me like this. But see, again, like...
Or you just go off peak.
You know what it is, though? Even that, like, durability matters because if he do another 1,200, let's say 1,300.
Yeah.
The next 3 years, like, he's obviously top 5 for real.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith has all the rushing yards in the NFL of all time. And I can name you 5 running backs better than Emmitt Smith. Not only can I do it, a lot of other running backs can do it. So sometimes the numbers
Numbers alone don't tell the whole story.
Yeah, because numbers, they do matter. I'm
They
a
do.
numbers guy. Like, if your numbers are trash and it's good, like, I can't really talk about you good.
Of course.
Yeah.
But sometimes the context and nuances you talk
Yep.
about. And,
Yep,
like,
that
yo,
matters.
anybody that know ball, you're not going to look at me and be honest and say, yo, I'm taking AP before I take Derrick. You're not saying
that matters.
You know what I mean?
I have a question for y'all before we move off of this, and we see in the super chats y'all going crazy. We're gonna get to those. Who's the better player of this generation? I've been thinking about this. I can't wait for y'all to answer it. I might need to drop a poll. Derrick Henry or Myles Garrett?
Oh man,
Miles Garrett.
Miles, bro.
Let me think, though.
Don't
like-
think for a moment. Don't answer just because Miles about to break this sack record. Like, really think of where they fall in the history of their
But
position.
he's playing that bum-ass team for all them years, bad coaches, bad franchise. Like, all that matters, too. But then again, Derrick Henry, he carrying the load, too.
Both of them are
I'm
anomalies.
going with
though.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick now?
I'm going with Derrick Henry.
Both of them are anomalies. Like, there's no generational conversation.
But wait, what's
about, like-
easier to do, though? It's easier to do what I think with Mount Garrett's doing. It's easier to do.
Historically
you by yourself.
speaking-
You by yourself, dog.
Historically speaking,
With a
Shady's
running
right.
back, first of all, we can hit the most out of everybody. He's 6'4". You can't miss him.
You gotta stay healthy too. Yeah.
You gotta stay healthy. You got fat linemen that eat Popeyes every other day, tackling you on your knees. You got linebackers that can't read or spell or count, but they can do push-ups. You know what I mean? Country boy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on, like, so I'm going with the running backs, man.
Yeah.
That country-ass boy grab your leg.
That's tough. I don't know. I might got to rock with Shady on this one.
Cam Newton had some words about one Drake Maye, saying essentially he's more of a game manager than he is a game changer. I'll let you guys take a listen.
He hates
Game
it, man.
manager. When we're talking about the descriptions of tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, Drake Maye is well and capable, has all the upside and skill set. But last year, under his player's status, a head coach was fired. That's not to say, oh man, you can't say that. That wasn't all Drake Maye. He was a young
He's a
quarterback.
rookie last
But
year.
Does Gerard Mayo have a job right now?
No, he's out of a job.
Offensive coordinator was Alex Van Pelt. Is he an offensive coordinator anywhere in this league?
Not a coordinator.
Thank you. Now insert Mike Vrabel. Now insert a dynamic play caller in Josh McDaniels. The system is right. So I can't just sit up here and say Drake Maye is a game changer right now because we've only had one season of dynamic play.
Well, damn, you only really had one.
Haha, brother. Let's not go there. You wasn't even like that. Insert the gif of Cam Newton in a Super Bowl. I understand that. And they will not understand this. What I'm telling you is the truth. The person that's delivering the truth, you may not like. But guess what? Make sure you like, share, comment. Most of all, make sure you...
I know that's right, though. I like that part. Can I go first?
Go ahead, Duval.
Because I like him. Ken's one of my favorite dudes. We cool. That's my boy. We cool and all that. But sometimes he gets crazy, though. Like you really went through a rookie's... Last year was his rookie year, correct?
Yeah.
So Drake May's rookie year, the head coach gets fired and all that. Like, that ain't his rookie. He don't know nothing.
Also, Drake Maye didn't even start all this.
Right. So I didn't get where he was coming from. But I will say this, though. And y'all might not like this. Cam said something about, is he in the caliber, is he the top in that top three? Which is only Lamar, Josh, Pat. Oh, well, Pat's not in that guy. So Pat's up here. But the next tier is Lamar, Josh, and Joe. He's talking about that caliber. But when I look at Cam, though, right? Because I don't think Drake Maye's there yet. I think he's on his way. I think he's like entering the door because he is an MVP candidate for a reason. In his second
Top
year,
two.
in his second year playing football, right? He didn't even start his first year the whole way, and he's already in MVP conversations.
He might win it.
That's a great start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: Drake Maye's gonna have a better career than Cam. Cam Newton's probably great at like a year or two where he was like elite. Drake Maye's in that conversation in year two.
Yeah.
He's in a division with Josh Allen. So it's going to be hard as hell to be the best quarterback in that division. But there's going to be times where he's going to be right on Josh's tails, like he is this year. Who's number one, number two, and in division. In Cam's divisions, he played with Drew Brees, which he's not going to be the best in that. And then
Matt Ryan.
I don't know what type of quarterback you like, but you can't argue me and say, yo, Cam was just ultimately better than Matt Ryan. You can't just say that. You can't just say that. If we talk about careers, talking about a year or two, maybe, cool. But career-wise,
I would argue Matt Ryan better over the course of his career.
that's what I'm saying. Matt Ryan's
got an MVP too.
Yeah, so when I listen to Cam talk, I think sometimes he forgets that football is not based on 1 or 2 years. Football is based on your career. And if you look at his career, and I was playing around his time, Cam was a special talent, but Cam was never considered the best quarterback in football or top 3 best quarterback in football other than a year.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you
if
on
we just
that.
talking ball, because I love Cam, we just talking ball.
I'm into that. I completely disagree with Cam Newton on Drake May not being a game changer. Vehemently
Yeah, he a game changer.
And number one, like Cam's premise is based upon Drake May's rookie season. I don't count rookie seasons, for better or for worse.
I don't
Cam,
either.
you know this better than anybody. Cam's first 2 games of his rookie career, he threw for over 400 yards. He never did it again. So rookie seasons are outliers for better and for worse. So Cam, you can't use Drake May's rookie season against him. With that being said, just because somebody has a really good offensive mind doesn't mean they're now unable to be a game changer. He's clearly a game changer because look at who he changed the game with. A rookie in Williams at wide receiver. Rookie running back in Travion Henderson. Ramondre Stevenson, a solid running back. Stephon Diggs, shout out to what Stephon Diggs has been able to do. He's clearly a game changer because he's changing the game. He's on a team that is significantly worse than any roster Cam Newton was ever a part of, talking offensively and defensively. And yet still they're about to be a 1 seed. As good of a seed as Cam Newton has ever been a part of, talking his team success. So he's clearly a game changer. Also, you look at Drake May, and what he does is put the team on his back, which is what Cam Newton did. So I can't say that Drake May is not a game changer because of what he has as an offensive coordinator. Because now, Cam, you're starting to parse out this game changer thing way too much.
Yeah. And it's getting out of
hand.
Because now it's like, now you got people looking at these quarterbacks differently. Like, maybe Drake May ain't running around like he was, but he making plays. Yo, Drake May, you fear Drake May.
Correct.
Like, who he got? Who's on his team? Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They're a game changer. If you look at the offense, who's a game changer on his offense?
Yeah.
Maybe Henderson could be a game-changing moment, but he's not a game changer. Defense ain't hard as, oh my God, watching him. The wide receivers, I would say Stephon Diggs is still that. But even the Patriots, they don't use him like they should. Mm-hmm. If I got Stephon Diggs, he getting 12 targets a game.
Yeah.
They don't do that with him. But when he does get his targets, he balls out. So there's no real game changers on the offense but Drake May.
Yeah.
You take this team with any other quarterback, I don't know if they do this stuff they're doing right now. Cam, I love Cam, but sometimes he come off a little bit like he hating on these young bulls. And I feel like, I don't know if Cam better than this young bull. I'm going to keep it honest with you. I don't know if Cam Newton is better than Drake May. Drake May is in his 2nd year. We talk about him as an MVP candidate. What next year going to be like? How about the next 2 years when they get him some help on offense? How about when they go out there and get him a real number 1 type receiver?
Yeah,
a young boy that's like 24 years old that can run all the routes.
Yeah. To Cam's credit, though, he also did say, like, he can't give him that distinction after 1 year. And for that reason, like, I can somewhat see where he's coming from. But to say that he's not that this year, if his criteria is you have to do it for multiple years, then cool. If he does the same exact thing he's doing right now next year, there's no argument.
And that makes your
there's
game.
no argument.
So if you do it for more than 1 year,
I disagree with him.
No, I'm saying you're saying the point is he's saying if you do it for more than 1 year,
he's saying he wants to see it more consistently before he gives him that distinction.
But this the bull crap that I don't like. Because he didn't do it for a whole bunch of years either, though.
I agree.
He had one super crazy Superman year, and he had some good ones after that.
Yeah.
That was it. So how can you do that on your career, and then you coming at this young kid that's in year 2, doing big MVP things?
Yeah, and it doesn't
That's
make sense to
crazy.
me for multiple reasons though too about the game changer thing. If I understand where his criteria is coming from, why he would think the way he's thinking, but I completely disagree because when I look at game changers, those are the guys that can't go out there and have a bad game and their team still wins. You can't. Drake May cannot do that. If he goes out there and has a subpar game, they are going to lose the game. But he has to play. But he has to play good to great for them to win.
Here's what Cam's getting at. Cam's getting at game changer. I don't care who your OC is. I don't care what the scheme is. You gonna get busy.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson,
and
Greg Roman, Todd Monken, Mahomes. Though Shady would say it's all Andy Reid, but Cam would probably say it's been 3-4 different offensive coordinators. Matt Nagy, Eric Bieniemy, but like Shady would say, Andy Reid's system. People would probably say Justin Herbert. Right, Justin Herbert. You had whoever was calling it under Brandon Staley, then whoever's calling it, then Greg Roman, and many would say Justin Herbert's still getting busy.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, he's always had Zach Taylor, but like I think Josh Allen. Josh Allen had multiple. Ken Dorsey. He had Joe Brady.
Brian Daboll.
He's always gotten busy. So I think what Cam would say is you have to get busy regardless of who's at the scheme. To Shady's point, Shady be saying, "Hey, don't talk to me about this one back, Acho. This back was only good here." I had to get busy in Buffalo. I had to get busy in Philly. I had to get busy without a fullback in Philly and zone read. I had to get busy with the fullback in Buffalo. I had to get busy with the good O-line. I had to get busy with the bad O-line. So I think what Cam is getting at is you have to get busy regardless of the OC. And under Van Pelt last year, Drake Maye, you didn't get busy. He's a
rookie. That doesn't make sense.
So let me ask you, all right, so for your definition, or your and Cam's definition, would you say that Cam was a game changer?
Absolutely.
You say Cam's a game changer also?
Yeah, absolutely.
Trey, you say this too?
I'm working. My bad. What
Cool.
happened?
No, you're working, man. I get it.
Yep.
I'm going to stick to these two.
Yes, sir.
Why was he a game changer?
It didn't matter who was around Cam. Cam was going to get active.
I think he was a game changer.
What's your definition?
There's players that play within the scheme, and then there's players that are the scheme.
Okay, so
Cam Newton was the scheme.
So why I would say that Cam was a game changer is not for the reasons y'all saying.
Talk to
you saying he's getting busy and all this and that. I don't think he's always got busy. Because I played around that time, and you look at the numbers, right? I think I would call him a game changer because the things he could do that everybody can't do. He's 6'6". Yeah. He can run you over. He can run you around. Right, this not there. He has a big arm, not always accurate, but a big arm. He's a game changer, right? Maybe I might have missed the read. I still gonna make a good play. It's guys like Adrian Peterson. Oh no, not Adrian Peterson. Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
he's missing holes. His eyes are the best. He's a game changer where it don't matter. He's gonna make it happen. So I look at him as a game changer because of that part of it. But to say, I don't know if he can get busy in any scheme. How can y'all just sit here and say that? That's not factual.
The reason he could, Shady, is because you're making your scheme around him.
You make your scheme around him.
Like
it's the same way you have to make your scheme around Lamar Jackson. You have to.
Yeah, you make your scheme around
because they're talented, though. So we have some conversations, though.
Talk to me.
The scheme's going to be different because they are talented, right? Like we always talk about these. Jalen Hurts has all these different coordinators. It don't really matter because the way his talent is based on him is he's a runner first, then thrower. That the coaches have to do that.
Yeah, the Eagles are a run-first team,
Cam Newton, though, regardless of how y'all say and all this and that third, no matter what coordinator's coming in there, we're going to fit a runner first, passer second.
Yes.
So when you talk about game changers for that point, it's hard to read because, like Mike Vick was a game changer, right? Mm-hmm. But everybody other than Philly was, we're going to use his legs first and then his arm. But he came to Andy Reid, hold on, dog. We're gonna read and throw this ball around a little bit, and then you can run. So I think the game changer is because of that point of his talent is just different. But game changer as far as we got him as our quarterback. We about to change the whole game? No, because that's not what they did. The Panthers did not just do that. You gonna talk about 1 year where they were super dominant? Other than that, in his rookie season, I don't know if you want to count rookie season. Now he had a crazy year. He threw 40 yards that never did it again. What I'm saying is, he was a really good quarterback. When you keep talking about this game changer, it's like you acting like you one of the most special players in the league. I'm sorry, not that word, not special. Like you're the best quarterback in the league.
Cam was never the best quarterback.
Or top 5. 1 year. See, y'all want to break. I got to be honest. What years?
From 2000.
Oh, years?
13 to 2015.
That's false.
Cam was
So you saying 2 years? That's top
Cam
5?
had 2 great years out of 3.
So he's only had 1 All-Pro, right?
Yep, that MVP year.
Yeah, the MVP year.
That year was phenomenal. But you tell him it wasn't other years where it was going crazy. The one you were talking about, he had 3,300 yards, and he had like 500 yards rushing. That's 3,800 yards with like 25 touchdowns. Is that game? I'm asking you
but you're not the stat guy, so we can't.
But you guys are stat guys.
Sure, I'm both.
Okay. Well, I'm going to the outro that I know best, and the guy I know best, he's a stat guy. I'm giving you stats. I'm not saying Cam was not. Cam was nice as shit. Cam was nice.
Cam was crazy.
But when he started talking with his game manager, I'm like, hold up, because you was a game manager because of your talent and skill. You could run, you big, and all that. But as far as this like Tom Brady's a game changer. Mm-hmm. And he can't run and lick.
Yeah.
I'm throwing the ball everywhere. Drew Brees was a game changer. I'm throwing the ball everywhere. I'm doing everything.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Here's where I think Cam would get in trouble. Outside of the rings, I don't know if Cam would call Tom Brady a game changer. He would have to because of the rings. But I think Cam's game changerness, one, is biased to running quarterbacks. Because only running quarterbacks can exist outside of a scheme.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like only a Jaden Daniels can go rush for 800 yards outside of a scheme.
And that's what I wanted to ask y'all though. Is like, do you think Drake Maye would be having the same season regardless of the offensive coordinator this year?
Absolutely not.
That's
but
like
because only a runner can when everything breaks down.
Exactly.
I'm just finna get active.
And that's why I hate this argument, though. I hate this argument. I hate this topic because most quarterbacks are system quarterbacks.
Yes.
Most quarterbacks have to have a good system around them. Most. I'm not saying all. Josh Allen doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can put him with me as offensive coordinator. He's gonna get busy.
But he's better with a good coordinator. It's any player.
Of course, as is anyone. No,
Correct.
and I agree with that. What I'm saying is though, like some quarterbacks, we throw this game manager, game changer thing on them, but it's about playing on time versus not playing or being able to extend plays. The guys that can extend plays, that's who the game changers are versus the ones that
literally.
Even some of that stuff is like, okay, I might miss a read, right? Is a guy, why don't I missed a read? But I can run, right? And I might go for 25 yards, but that was a freaking 80-yard touchdown.
Yes.
But you going to call me a game changer? See, that's bullcrap.
Yeah.
Right? Get busy. Play the quarterback just in the right way.
Yeah.
If you can run, you can run. Cool. That's cool.
That's why I think the best distinction for this is if you play well, you have to play well for your team to win. That's a game changer to me. If you don't play well, if Josh Allen goes out there and he does not play well, the Bills are probably not winning that game. And obviously that circumstance and whatnot. But I think the game managers are the ones that, hey, don't mess it up. Like we talked about Sam Darnold today. Don't mess up the game. You have a solid enough team around you, the Kirk Cousins of the world. You can have a lot of talent around you, but your job is to not mess it up. If you put another talent, a more talented quarterback in that Vikings offense, they might average 40 a game. You know what I mean? It's just about not messing it up versus I need you to go win me the game. So you have to be the best player on the field.
I got one for you though. What is Jalen Hurts? Is he a game manager or a game changer?
In the playoffs? Or in the regular season?
We was talking about regular season football.
Regular season football,
if you just have to
he
make me
manages the game.
pick, I'd say he's a game manager.
Yeah.
See,
but that's because he manages more games than he changes. But he has
Facts.
the ability to be a game changer.
change the game.
I just feel like if Jalen was another team, right? Because game manager, from my opinion, from what Cam says, or how I see Cam as a game changer, Jalen Hurts would be running around all day. If he played for whatever team you want to pick, other than the Eagles, he'll run the ball way more, just scrambling. Because I can't not hide, but I don't got Saquon and the great offensive line and the wide receivers and the great defense where I could just manage the game. Okay, let's do all the bare minimum stuff. I think he'll do more things, run the ball more, right? Because most game changers, from what Cam is saying, the way I look at him, is if you can run and be a special type of talent, then you're a game changer. Because quarterbacks like I can't game plan this guy the normal way I would game plan the quarterback. So when I look at a game changer, I look at it as that. Because when I look at Cam, he was a game changer to me because his God-gifted talent. He's 6'6", I can run you over, I can throw a deep pass, it's hard to tackle him. But not a game changer like I would look at a guy like Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen, real quick, if I had a game changer, I would say Cam is because his God-gifted talents.
Yep.
When I look at Josh Allen, I think he's a game changer because he's elite at everything.
Yeah.
Elite quarterback. I throw with the best of them. I can run with the best of them. I can do it all. I can play any scheme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a real definition of a game changer.
Let me ask you this. Is it not as simple as just, is this dude special? I think we using too many words.
No.
Half the time you can look and just say, like, he's special.
Yeah, but see,
like, Cam is special. Mahomes, special.
See,
Allen, special.
No.
Lamar, special.
No. You're not going to say Cam is special like Pat. No, you can't do that.
But I'm saying they're all special.
No. I'm not letting you do that. No.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you do that.
Well, let's hear.
They're not the same boat.
No, I'm just saying they're all special.
No, you can't say that. You can say they both was nice, or you say they both was.
Cam is special.
They're different, but they're different specials. Like Pat's special is I can do everything.
Yeah,
I can run when I need to run. I can throw when I need to throw it. I can win with bump wide receivers. I can win with great. I can do everything. I'm a champ. I'm everything. Come on. I think the special for Cam is he's a special God-gifted talent.
Shady, Cam was special though, 2-5. Cam was crazy.
I just said that. I just said Cam was special.
Yeah.
But you can't be taken serious if you're saying Cam is just as special like Pat special. You can't do that. They can't be in the same.
No, they can't.
All right, so break it up though. So find a way you read enough books to break it up. That's the same with Josh. Yeah. You can't put Josh and Cam in the same sentence. You can't put the same sentence with Pat
I think you can put Josh and Cam in the same sentence. The difference is I think Josh is like he's a 2025 version. Like Josh is the updated version of Cam.
Can I be honest though? Schemes matter so much, bro. Schemes matter so much. Matt Ryan, we can all agree, is an incredible quarterback. But he's likely, if he has Kyle Shanahan as his offensive coordinator his entire career, he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Like he won an MVP. We never really played he had good seasons, but MVP caliber seasons, not too many of them around his career. When he had Kyle Shanahan, MVP caliber player. Alex Smith, when he was with the Kansas City Chiefs and Andy Reid, he ate like crazy.
He ain't that
now,
good
obviously,
either.
Exactly. He's not that good, but that's my point though. It's like it matters. And also, I'll let Cam explain. Trey sent me this video. So if things go wrong, it's his fault. But I'll let Cam explain what his definition of a game manager versus a game changer is.
Game managers. He sounds like the people literally tweeting at me from their basement, like, get back in the like, it's like you are at home.
The thing that I have a problem with is address the point that I made, not me. And I think oftentimes that happens in regards of athletes trying to make their point. Game manager is not a negative connotation. My definition of that managing player is a player who has the ability to make the right play at the right time. There's really only 3 to potentially 5 game changers in the NFL right now. Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. When I think about ultimate elite game managers, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, game changer and game manager is not something where I'm saying this person is not physically capable of making some great plays. I'm not saying that. A game changer is a truck. A game manager is a trailer. A truck pulls a team together and is the reason why this team is having success. A game manager is merely a trailer that's attached to something to make it go. When I see a guy like Brock Purdy, yes, did he make hell of a throws? Yes. Is he making elite decisions? Yes, but he's putting it in guys like Deebo Samuels and Christian McCaffrey. Like that's
this is back
and
in
that was from
2023.
Yeah.
Wait, did he say that Peyton Manning was a
game manager?
And
like
then proceeded to call him a trailer.
I watched this dude.
Oh wow,
sorry.
Oh man, he choked up.
I watched Peyton Manning call the whole game by himself. Like fake. Okay, what they in? Like Omaha.
That's a game changer.
And then doing his own plays.
Yeah.
It would be so crazy. I remember in practice, I never watched the defense. We watched the defense because they're going against Peyton Manning. The defense wanted to hold their disguise to the last 3 seconds of the play clock because they knew if they showed it any time earlier,
Peyton was reading it.
He was reading the coverage. He knew what it was.
Immediately.
Now, how the F in the world is that not a game changer?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
you don't need a coordinator.
Yeah.
But the game changer he's trying to really say is the guy that's the most talented. Because Peyton Manning probably ain't the most talented. Can't move, can't run. You know what I mean? Everything is like traditional. The way he throws the ball and all that. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, he can run a little bit and he can throw these crazy passes and all that. So that looks more talented. So that's what I said. Cam is talking about game changer as the talent base. Because from all the quarterbacks he just named, the quarterbacks he just talked about, he can't play with them dudes.
Yeah.
Think about what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
He said Aaron Rodgers, he said Lamar Jackson, he said Patrick Mahomes, he said Josh. He ain't in that class with them dudes, but his talent is. So that's why he's a game changer. But if we're talking about this regular play, and I don't want to go there because Cam, my boy, but I hate hearing stuff like that because now you misleading people. Yeah. Come on, dog. How the F in the world is Peyton Manning not a game changer? What is he then?
Literally changed the game.
He a trailer? Right. No, you can think about that, though.
Peyton is in no way a trailer.
Come on, dog.
If Peyton had a bad game, the Colts are going to lose.
What?
Like, it's just like, it's not going to happen. I don't know.
Come on, yo.
Yeah, I think Cam is too biased to the athleticism of it all.
Yeah.
Like, he's not valuing the intellect of it all at all.
So, now, can we be honest here, though? Since we're talking about ball. And this is no bias, it's not no disrespect, because we all love if we just talking about, we're going to put talent to the side, we're going to talk about actual just play. You just playing the quarterback position. Can he hang out with them dudes?
Which list?
We talking about the game changers he talked about. We talking about the career base. We talking about career base. We're not talking about 1 year or two. We talking about career. Your career.
No. Oh, no, Shady. No. But that's not
so fair, I don't get, when we talking about athletes, when do we just start talking about 1 or 2 years? We never do that with nobody, though. You know what? Yo, dog, you was the greatest of all time, and you don't never
Hold
do
on,
that.
Don't we sometimes, right?
1 year matters.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think, and again, I'm stepping outside my comfort zone here. I don't think Gale Sayers played all that long.
He did.
No.
He played like 7 years.
But people will be like,
True.
hey, Gale Sayers some will say he's top 5.
Yeah.
D Rose, obviously he didn't play as long as he could have from a health perspective.
Bo Jackson.
But people will be like, oh, Bo Jackson, like people will
No,
say
they don't. We do the what ifs.
people say that about Gale Sayers.
People
up.
for sure
Derrick-
say it
Derrick-
about D Rose.
Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Great player. I don't put him up there with the Magics and the Stephs.
No.
I ain't
But
doing that.
people will say like, hey, but if you ain't get hurt though.
Yeah.
I don't know if them people played or not. I don't do the what ifs. It's shit.
What about Gale? You talk about Gale.
I love Gale Sayers. He one of my favorites running backs.
Exactly. That's my point.
What about Bo Jackson?
But that don't make that just because he's one of my favorites don't mean he's the best running back.
But don't you think like Gale could sit at a table with Frank Gore?
No.
Could Bo Jackson sit at the table with Frank Gore? Because now you're being biased.
Talent matters.
Now you're being biased. 2-5.
For example,
Don't dodge.
No, I'm not.
All right,
Are we
go
having a talent conversation? Or are we having a football career conversation? Because I'm all about the.
But you don't want to preface it with a career though. Like if we're just talking career, it's not a conversation.
All right, so Frank Gore, I don't know if Frank Gore is one of my best friends. I don't know if he's the most talented running back. He's not. Frank Gore to me is not a top 10 talented running back. But you know what he is? He's a top 3 rushing yards of all time.
But to me, that's
So him playing long, 17 years, that's not easy to do.
But here's my thing.
That matters.
That's
dog.
not as
matters.
That's not as dynamic a conversation to me.
Well,
Because here's
exactly.
why. Like I think about a guy like I think Derek Carr is like top 20 all time in passing.
Yeah.
yards. Kirk Cousins is going to retire like top 13 or something all time in passing yards. Matt Ryan, I think, is top 10.
And they can't talk
Come
about
on,
being
Shady.
elite like Cam Newton can
They
talk about
can't.
being elite.
They can't. Come on, Shady.
Matt Ryan can't. So wait,
Matt Ryan has an MVP
He's
though.
he's
That's
hold
different.
on.
Yeah, he's
So-
the best case.
So
but-
Cam Newton, as a quarterback, was better than Matt Ryan.
Are we at their peak or are we talking about their whole career? Their whole career.
When we played
it's Matt
football,
Ryan.
Cam was more special than Matt, for sure.
He's way more talented. Yes,
He's more special.
I didn't ask you, was he more special? Because Cam wins that race about everybody. He's more special than Tom Brady. He's more special than all them dudes. Drew Brees, more special than Drew Brees. He's more special than Phillip Rivers. He's more special than guys. I'm asking you, who is a better quarterback?
I'd rather have Cam. But here's
At their
why.
peaks, I'd rather have Cam.
But I want Shady
Because
to answer who's a better running
that's-
back, Bo Jackson or Frank Gore, because you ain't answered that.
Yeah, you didn't.
I just told y'all. What we talking
Bo
about?
Jackson or Frank Gore?
Because
Who's a better running back?
If you had
Frank
to start a
Gore.
team right now,
he's third leading
being
rusher of
shady,
all
you're not
time, though.
being-
That don't matter for nothing, though.
Shady, you're not being
it does matter. Your career
He played
matters.
17 years. So another thing I not take into consideration, right? To play football is a great thing to do. To keep playing is even greater. So I'm not going to applaud a person that couldn't stay healthy because it's hard as hell to stay healthy in football.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
That's the argument.
Right, because I play football,
That's
right?
fair.
And it's sometimes like, damn, yo, my groin is messed up. Nobody want to hear that. You think fans come to see 25 play gonna hear that? Your groin, you ain't playing? No, I'm playing. And I gotta keep playing. Now some dudes, I'm hurt, coach, I can't play. So what I'm telling you is being available matters in sports. I'm not about to sit here and I remember we interviewed Gilbert Arenas. He was he was one of my favorite offensive players, and we still cool. And I remember he was like, he said, "Yo, my first 6 years was better than Steph Curry, or my first 6 years I was better than Steph Curry." And I'm like, "Hold up, dude. What that mean? You get a point for that? You do his career, yo. I was better than he was a player. How? Look at my numbers. Look at my career. You do the careers. You don't do 1 or 2 years or 3 years. What is that?
Sometimes that matters.
You know what that is? That's fantasy football. That's fan stuff. That's what fans do.
That's fair.
Yo, I'm gonna take my man because when we had Derrick Rose, when he was playing, that's fan stuff. But players that play the game that sweat and tears, you every year count.
Oh,
But I also don't think, Shady, you can just elevate average because it was elongated.
Elongated average.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm sorry,
a
Frank.
long average isn't better than like a short elite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Kirk Cousins has
if
a
that's the
better
case-
career than Cam Newton. He's never played on an MVP level.
Because if that's the
Ever.
case,
I'm not gonna
I
say
don't
he was
know
a
why
better
y'all have
quarterback than Cam
ever
Newton.
argued Jordan over LeBron. If we talking longevity, I don't know why y'all have ever. And I ain't trying to make it a LeBron Jordan debate,
Yeah.
but that's the
Like,
same
you can
argument.
but think about
That's a bad
this:
example.
Kirk Cousins
It's
and
not.
Andrew Luck. They're the same draft class because they're my draft class. Kirk Cousins and Andrew Luck. Kirk Cousins has had a better career than Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
But like nobody would even.
Yeah.
You was not
right now. That's silly. That's silly.
Why would we say that? Because my man been all pro and Pro Bowls. Is he better than him?
His career.
How?
Shady, one is probably been to the playoffs more.
What was
though he hasn't won.
Was he rookie of the year?
Nah, Robert. Like, so
I can't. So it depends what stats you like. Because you might like the long stat.
But think about it. You gave me Frank Gore. You gave me passing yards. Right?
Yeah,
like if I'm Kirk Cousins had a better career than Andrew Luck.
Has Kirk ever been an all-pro?
No.
I don't. So I never really argue with players that never been an all-pro.
Luck get all-pro? Because I don't know.
Luck's never been all-pro.
Luck's never been an all-pro.
4-time Pro Bowl, never.
Oh, four.
Yeah, they both had the same number of Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
Well, wait, no,
Luck got way more passing yards.
No. I think one guy is an alternate. We don't count alternates in real life.
But Shady, you don't get called out. Your argument got some holes in it right now.
Where?
Because Kirk has been average for a very long time.
But time
and
out.
Andrew Luck was elite-ish for like 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
He was elite-ish for 3 years.
I mean,
Same draft class.
That's a tough one because he retired for other reasons.
Health.
But
health.
No,
Shady.
yeah, don't do that,
Health.
Shady. He said y'all don't have no offensive line for me. I'm gone.
So hold up. So Kirk Cousins been a 4-time Pro Bowler.
Yep.
But he's been an alternate though.
I don't know. Care Bears got that pulled
That
up.
shit don't count. That don't count. You alternate.
I'm looking at Luck.
All I'm saying,
I don't count alternate.
I'm saying
Pro Bowls.
you can't just say your average was super. You were average for a long time, so hell yeah.
But this is what I'm telling you. I keep saying it again. Frank Gore, you act like he was average. He's not Kirk Cousins, dude. Dude got all pros. That's what it is. And Pro Bowls. He ain't no average guy.
Pro. Yeah, it's an all pro.
Kirk is average. Maybe above average. He was above average.
Yeah.
That's not Frank Gore. Y'all act like Frank Gore was just...
No, we compared Frank to Bo
Frank Gore was
Jackson.
nice.
Right? Andrew Luck's not Bo Jackson.
But what I'm saying is, Frank Gore was a really good running back, dog. He
was.
wasn't Kirk. He wasn't Kirk.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Cousins. Dude was an all-pro. It's one of the best running backs in football.
But Cam Newton wasn't Bo Jackson either. So Bo Jackson and Frank Gore is a more... Andrew Luck, yeah. It is Bo Jackson and Frank Gore is a more fair comparison, or is an equal comparison to Kirk Cousins and Andrew Luck.
I just think it's about playing the game at the highest level, though. Like there's nothing that a guy that's not an MVP is gonna tell a dude that actually went out there and won the most valuable player in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, Kirk
I don't
Cousins
care how long you were average.
Yeah, like
congrats on your averageness for 15 years.
You were
I was
literally
the
voted.
best for a year.
You were the best in the NFL.
For
You
a
have
year.
the MVP trophy.
Yeah, congrats on your 20-year playing career.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
I was back.
Kirk Cousins would trade his. Would he trade his career for
He
Cam
wouldn't
Newton?
because of the money.
He would,
but
not money-wise, but
Wait,
accolades.
wait.
Yeah, he's definitely doing that.
I don't know if I would say that Kurt's career is better than Cam's.
You can't.
Right.
But the peak of Cam's career is better than the peak of Kirk's career.
No, Cam got an All-Pro and an MVP.
Correct.
So what are we talking about here? An MVP and an All-Pro? He's better than him. What part y'all not understanding? I'm lost.
Let me ask you this: Stafford's career better than Cam's?
Yeah. Cam can't. Y'all think Cam can mess with Matthew Stafford?
I think
know if
Stafford's
Stafford
career is
got an
better.
All-Pro. G.
Hold up.
I'm about to get one.
Confirm that Stafford has an All-Pro. You don't respect no All-Pros.
Time out. Hold on.
You don't respect no All-Pros.
Wait, real quick.
No All-Pros.
I want to ask you a question. Hold up.
For Stafford.
Okay, now, but your eyes work.
Three-time Pro Bowl.
Your eyes work.
I hope yours work too when you watch Cam's 2-5. I hope yours
You
work too.
talking about 1 year? I would hate to play all these years in football and people only talk to me about 1 year in my
Stafford's
career.
never been an All-Pro.
No
He's
All-Pros.
never been top two in his. He's played for 15 years.
Okay.
Never been top two.
So why? Hold up. So this
15 years.
So this year he's gonna be All Pro this year, right? Because you're a voter. You better do the right thing. So he's been All Pro this year, and he won a chip. And you tell me he's not better.
Shady, he won a chip. One of the best players on his team.
Who better on it? Hold up.
He was the fourth best player on that team.
What?
Maybe.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who's Cam though?
AD.
Cam was a second. Luke Kuechly, Cam Newton.
It depends.
Luke Kuechly, Cam Newton.
T-Davis was nice to me.
Cam Newton was MVP.
All right, but I
believe.
don't argue that. Who the fourth? I don't want to do that. That's silly.
That matters.
Let's talk about this real quick.
Talk to me.
Who's better out of Cam Newton and Matthew Stafford as a quarterback? I'm asking you for a reason. I ain't like you played in football. Like you didn't play defense.
Stafford goes crazy. But 2-5.
I'm asking you who's better. I'm asking you who's a better quarterback.
They're so different. But Stafford goes crazy. But think about
I didn't ask you who go crazy. I asked you who's better.
Cam with Puka? Cam with Devontae?
And you know what?
Cam with McVay?
And then wide receivers would be upset.
Okay.
And if you ask some wide receivers, who would you rather have?
Of course, Matthew Stafford.
All right, so stop playing this silly game.
Can I?
You know what Sean McVay would do with Cam Newton?
Trade. He would trade that shit quick.
That's crazy.
You see that first hole that's out, dirt ball. Oh hell no, hell no. And you know it. Like we can't.
He's not wrong.
How we can't be real and still like I give Cam his credit because Cam was nice, but I'm not going because we boys just let him like. Come on, dude.
I think there is like a bit of there's a
you was
harsh
good,
judgment.
but you wasn't. He was that good. Cam was nice as shit. But the way Cam be talking sometimes, he act like he was super crazy.
Because Cam
and it's only been and he had one super crazy year.
Let me say this.
That's the truth.
The game of football. Game of it. Because football is a game you play at several levels. And there's different criteria. Cam Newton is probably a top 20 player of the game of football of all time. The game of football. Collegiately.
What?
Professionally.
You playing? That's why you laughing.
Yeah,
you trying to get me going though.
I'm talking about no.
Real quick, and I'm done.
Shady, think about
it.
His peak was crazy high,
Shady.
but no.
Hold on. How many years Cam got? How many years Cam got?
Let me cook.
How many years? Go to cook. How many years he got though?
Cam goes to junior college.
He's trying to be funny though.
Wins.
What we talking?
Cam goes to.
Where do you go to college? Junior college. Where do you go to college?
Blinn.
How many games he win? He won championship.
He won the championship.
What are you talking about? Junior college.
Hold on. Then he goes to Auburn. Wins. Then he gets the number one pick for the Panthers. Go to the Super Bowl.
I got one for you because I don't hear nobody want to hear this silly stuff. He been in the league for 11 years. 11 years, right?
Yep.
How many times was Cam Newton like a top 7 quarterback? This top 7. You gonna give me 1 year? Because his rookie year, we had that crazy year. The rookie year he had a crazy year. He was rookie.
The only thing I'm gonna say is this.
He ain't gonna answer that question.
2013, he was the top 7 runner.
That's one.
That's 2. Yeah, 2013, 2015, 2 years.
Those are the 2, not the rookie one. The rookie
so hold up. Out of 2 years, right?
Out of 11.
Out of 11 years, you tell me he was a top 7. I ain't even top 7 quarterback twice.
Shady's Cam is more conducive to winning than the majority of people you've named.
He's not a Hall of Famer, but at the same time,
listen what I'm asking you though. I'm asking you, out of his 11 years, you would say he's twice top 7 best quarterback in the league?
That's just not accurate. I think.
Oh, it was more than 7?
Yes,
more than 2. What years?
Because I think.
Tell me how many times then. Tell me how many times.
I would say.
We got stats up here.
I would say from 13. I would say honestly, probably from 12 to 16, 17, Cam was top 7. Because the thing is,
that's not accurate. That's not accurate.
Here's why it is. Because Shady,
go to the quarterbacks.
We're going into seasons and we're saying, oh snap, Cam's here. But if Cam's hurt, then yes, his stats are going to be atrocious. But
what does that mean?
Meaning Cam might have bad stats for a season because he didn't play the whole season.
So how the F are you to top 7 if you're not even finishing the year out?
Meaning this, Joe Burrow this year. Are we just going to act like he was dead? No, he's just hurt. But I'm not gonna say Joe Burrow wasn't a top 7 quarterback. He's hurt.
Yeah, he played every season in those first 5, 6, 7.
How's your argument look? Because you did it. He's manipulating y'all again.
In his first
now
8
manipulation's not working. So he played almost all them games. So what's your excuse?
He got hurt in 2014 and then also in 2016 and 2018. But he played in 14 or more games in all of those years.
Okay, now let's go to the quarterbacks though, because I'm trying to make a point here though.
So are we starting in 2012?
Oh, I forgot about Carson Palmer. I forgot about him.
You're taking Cam over Carson. Now you're being disingenuous.
Carson Palmer. Man, okay. All right, y'all some fan shit. I don't know. Let's go though. Was he burning Tony Romo when Tony Romo was really doing it? I'll play against Tony Romo. What?
You're taking Tony Romo over Cam?
You want to take about 1 year?
You talking about
y'all dudes,
an ultimate game manager.
I'm not gonna let y'all do it. So time out.
Oh,
Tony Romo was weak.
Tony Romo he wasn't Cam.
He wasn't
Cam.
He
wasn't
Cam.
Yo, Acho, I don't know if you're listening or not.
Cam was the game plan.
Wait, time out.
Cam was the game plan.
That shit says 4,900 yards? I must be, hold up.
Yeah. Tony Romo. It also says 19 picks, but we're not going to.
I don't give a fuck about that.
My man, you don't care about 28 touchdowns and 19 picks?
Man. That's the reason why we didn't win that year. Tony Romo turned the ball over.
No. 4,900 yards?
So look.
You ain't messing around.
I'll go through it. 2012, some of the top quarterbacks, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Peyton Manning was amazing that year with the
12. Tony, Cam's not better than these dudes then.
Wait, can we count?
Not in 12, he's not better than these
dudes. We need to count, though. Let's count 7 and we're going to move on.
Let's go through bad.
Let's do that.
Aaron Rodgers better.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning better.
Duh.
You would say Tom Brady's better, of course.
Yep.
After that,
Russell
Drew
Wilson,
Brees.
he's up
Drew
there.
Drew Brees is better.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers is better. That's 5.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Phillip Rivers.
Oh! Yo, I'm done with the conversation, though.
I'm done with it.
Phillip Rivers
I'm done with
Cam
it.
Newton? What year? Yo, you know, think about
In 2012, Phillip Rivers and Cam
He's
Newton.
2012, yes.
Yeah.
But like,
You're talking about 1 year, though.
Phillip Rivers' peak is
what?
He's just not that great.
Yeah, RG3 was better that year.
Oh my God. Like Phillip, Cam Newton was the system. He was everything. He was who you circle. You're not circling Jonathan Stewart, my dog. You're not circling the other running back.
That's not true. They got busy too. That's not true.
You're not
That's not true.
circling them though, Shady.
Time
They're
out,
not
though.
being circled.
This what I don't get, though.
They're not being circled.
Acho, you're talking about the way you game plan for the player. Cool. You're not worried about Tom Brady the same way you worry about Cam Newton. If you're talking like that, that's the truth. Out of all these quarterbacks we talking about, you're gonna worry about Cam Newton more than all these guys. You're gonna serve him the most. But when we're talking about playing the game, playing the quarterback position, there's no way in your mind, in the thick ass head of yours, you telling me that Cam Newton is better than Phillip Rivers? In what country?
In America.
In 2015, he was better than Phillip Rivers.
Here's what I'm saying.
In Cam's prime, he was up there.
That's 1 year. That's the
2013. I would say he was up there.
What year was the Super Bowl? 15?
2015.
That's all you're gonna talk about. That's it.
Man,
I'm not wasting my time no more though, because this is silly though.
Let's get out of here.
Because y'all letting because y'all cool dudes. I'm cool.
No, it's not even about being cool.
I'm just being honest with y'all. That's crazy.
It's not. There's certain
That's silly conversation.
There's certain quarterbacks.
Phillip Rivers not better than Cam Newton though. In what country?
Phillip's not better.
Is he more talented? No. He's not more talented than Cam Newton.
Phillip's not better than Cam Newton.
Any quarterback.
Phillip played with LaDainian Tomlinson, Antonio Gates. He had first ballot Hall of Famers.
What does that mean?
That means that Phillip had much more help.
There's more.
Much more help.
All right.
Cam Newton played with Steve Smith for a year, and shout out to Greg Olsen.
I'll say this much. A lot of
LaDainian Tomlinson.
If you ask Antonio Gates to go over there and play with Cam, you ask wide receivers to go over to play with Cam.
Greg Olsen got busy with Cam.
I guarantee you this.
Greg Olsen got busy with Cam.
I heard you
All
first
pros.
time. I guarantee you this though. The wide receivers will take their ass to go to San Diego. You laugh, you know I'm telling the truth.
You're right about that.
Yeah, so what do you mean? So you saying to help?
Cam
what you mean?
Cam gonna give you a better chance to win, though.
So wait, so if he had, give me a good wide receiver core before we leave.
A good,
In a year.
For Cam?
No, I'm saying give me a good like
Peyton?
Aaron Rodgers when he had Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
So with the Denver or you want the Colts?
Either one.
So
Yeah. Go Colts.
Let's go Colts. So if Cam was with the Colts, you tell me they're gonna have more yards?
No, of course not.
So why you keep talking about these wide receivers then?
Because think about how they would have helped Cam. Like, Cam might have hurt them, but they would have helped Cam. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
You feel me, though?
Yeah, I do. No, that does make sense.
They're
That does make
gonna
sense.
be upset. They're gonna be reading books on the sideline. They're gonna be reading poems on the sideline. They're gonna do all that type of stuff.
I'm saying this. AJ has helped Jalen. Jalen may have hurt AJ, but AJ's helped Jalen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you bring it. So you tell me that this quarterback is better. You saying this? Hold up. I was gonna get this straight. You tell me that Cam Newton's better than Phillip Rivers, but the wide receivers are gonna be happy with Phillip Rivers, and if they were Cam, they're gonna be more pissed off. Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah, that's what you're saying, yes, and that's facts. But they'd help Cam.
How does that make sense?
Ethan, play some music, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Cam Newton was like top 5 in touchdowns every single year.
Running?
Real quick, running and passing from 2011 to 2015.
One or the other, who y'all got?
Like,
2000 Ravens
he was top
defense or
5 every
2014 Seahawks defense?
That Ravens defense was
I don't even want to talk about none of that.
2000 Ravens?
2000 Ravens or
These
2014
dudes crazy.
Seahawks
Look,
Ask the
defense.
chat.
We do need to get up
Ask
out of here, man.
Phillip Rivers or Cam. That was
And Cam
Rivers
Newton
was
prime?
though.
Phillip Rivers
What's the
was
prime? 2 years?
Phillip was cool.
From 2011 to
Does Phillip
2015, he was
have
top
any
5.
All-Pros? I don't think Phillip
You're
Rivers
looking
has
at
an
passing
all-pro.
stats, though.
Y'all
Like, that's
make
what
me.
you
Y'all
judge
make
it.
me not even play. I don't even want to play football no more,
Phillip
yo.
Rivers have an all-pro.
I may not even played, man. This shit doesn't
I
make
don't know.
I
sense.
think Phillip Rivers has an all-pro, Shady. Shady does not respect all-pros. Or if you ain't got no all-pros, let's see. If Phillip Rivers has an all-pro.
No, he has 8 Pro Bowls.
What?
8 Pro Bowls,
And
no
no all-pros.
all-pros.
Shady, get out of here.
And he's never an all-pro player?
He was never an all-pro. You don't even respect him. You don't even respect him.
MVP
No,
though.
he's never.
Is that MVP?
No,
Third.
he
finished third in MVP.
He finished top in
Cam
MVP.
finished
Never
first.
got an MVP.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
I
don't
do
know.
this, Shady.
It's tough.